Hey guys, today we're heading to a place called Pete's Pond Preserve. Pete's Pond Preserve. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, so we're going there to check it out. I've never been. It's within 10 minutes of my house for the challenge on landscape photography on YouTube. And we'll see if there's any wildflowers, or I know that there's a boardwalk and a big pond. So let's go and check it out. We'll see you there. Well, we've arrived in under 10 minutes, including getting stuck behind a garbage truck, getting stuck behind this slow-moving green vehicle thing over here they're doing in the baseball park. I made it here in 7.5 minutes. So as you can see, I'm back in the car. I got to Pete's Pond Preserve and got out of the car, got my camera bag out of the car, got my tripod out of the car, and went to reach for my hiking boots, and they're sitting at home by my back door. So with me only being 6 to 7.5 minutes away from the park, I decided to get back in the car, go home and grab my boots, which I'm almost there, and then go back to Pete's Preserve, Pete's Pond Preserve, excuse me, and try this again. Hey guys, we're here at a place called Pete's Pond Preserve, and this is a park that's about 6-7 minutes from my house. I've never been here before. I've lived in the area for over 20 years. I've never been to this park. Didn't know anything about it until about a year or so ago. And apparently the park is the old carriage roadway between 2 houses. It says here on the board, it was the J.R. Nutt and Frank Rockefeller, the brother to John D. Rockefeller, who's buried at Lakeview Cemetery. It's the old carriage lane between their 2 houses. So we're going to venture through here, see what it is, check some things out, see how many wildflowers there are, possibly do some macros. I know there's a big pond at the bottom of the hill with a boardwalk. Maybe we'll get some shots, maybe we won't. So let's go see what they got. particular path I'm on runs directly between a neighborhood and Wycliffe High School. So I'm not sure what this place is going to be like once school lets out. I don't know if the kids come back here or how this works, but it's pretty cool so far. Area. It's quite large. There's lots of noise up top. The kids are out doing their gym time, whatever they do now, and they're very loud, but it's nice and quiet down here. This is actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. The pond goes way back over that way and way back over this way. It's around a 2-mile trail, I guess, a little over 2 miles. So I'm gonna keep walking and hopefully I'll come across some cool stuff, because I'm seeing lots of trout lilies. Some are bloomed, some are not. And I think it's marsh marigold. I'm not sure what it is yet, but we'll see what we find. All right, here we go. This is 7 minutes from my house. Wow, it is so pretty here. There are several different types of birds that I've never seen before, and little water birds I've never seen before. It's very, very cool. Of course, you can hear the Canadian geese. And there's the red-winged yellow blackbird here. I've seen some terns here. Really? Seriously? Okay, so I'm gonna try and get some birds, I guess. I don't do bird photography. I'm not very good at it. I'm not a patient person when it comes to birds, but there's not really anything else here. I've not gone all the way up the hill yet, though, so this is just a portion of it. But I'm gonna try and get some birds. We'll see what happens. This is just beautiful here. And it continues on down there. Just beautiful. view here behind me, this is the creek. The pond runs out this way and goes down to another main creek on the other side of where I'm at. But up at the very bottom, or the top of that, at the pond, is a beaver dam. So I'm going to try and set up a shot here because I really like how this looks. Let me get you in here so you can see. There is a lot of, down here in the water, there's a lot of reflections of the trees above, and it kind of has a small S curve to it that leads out to the main water. So I'm going to put a telephoto lens on here and see what kind of shot I can get. I really like the tunnel look of this. I don't think it's going to come out. It probably won't, but I'm out here to play, so we're going to try it and see. Be back in a second. Okay guys, we're set up. And what I have is, I'm looking directly down this creek bed here, right here in front of me. Now what I have is I have my camera set up. I decided to stick with my 12 to 40 millimeter, and right now I am at about 22 zoomed in. What I'm getting is let me show you. What I'm getting is I'm getting this old rock wall here from about here back, or from here here forward, and it's, the blue is still showing beautifully in the water. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not. I doubt you can, but anyway, what I have is I have my camera set at shutter priority. I have it at f11 at 3.2 seconds. I have a 10-stop neutral density filter on the front of that, just to kind of slow some of the water rapids down here. There's little tiny rapids here at the bottom. And I'm going to take this and see what I get. It looks good. It looks really cool. Well, we'll keep taking some and see what happens. Okay, so I've taken a series of different shots at different focal lengths, and I'm not sure if I like this or not. I'm not sure it's turning out the way that I thought it would turn out. The one thing that it is doing is, with the 10-stop neutral density, it's darkening the sky really nice, and then it looks back on the grasses that are in the pond, it looks like fog. So I want to see what it looks like when I get it home on the big screen. But it's not too bad, it's just, but I'm still practicing and still learning, so yeah. Let's go find some flowers. Okay, so a couple minutes ago, I stopped at the top of, I'm up at the top of the park now, and I stopped at the very top and had my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yum. But as I'm walking along, all along the edges of the trail here are these plants that look like corkscrews. I don't know what they are, but let me show you. They're very cool. Look at those. Aren't those the coolest thing ever? Those are so neat. They look like little corkscrews. There's a bunch of them. The entire trail. Whoops, sorry. The entire path all along the edges are those. And they are the neatest things ever. So I'm gonna set up my tripod and see if I can't get a photo of one of these. I've never seen anything like this before, except for fiddle ferns, but they curl. So I'm gonna see what I can get. I'll be back in a bit. So I'm walking up the trail from the curlicue plants that I found, and I came across some of the May apples that are popping up out of the ground. They're actually very cool. So I stopped and grabbed some handheld shots of those, and this is what they look like. Oop, get my shadow out of the way. That's a May apple. Well, I was working my way out of here. I stopped over here about at the platform to check things out and see what was going on, and big great blue heron stand on top of the beaver dam over here, and my lens was itching to get to it. We're gonna see if we can get some shots, so let's hope we do. He's you can't see him. He's right over there, standing on top of that beaver dam. So let's see if we can get some shots. Done. Made it back to the car only to have my gimbal with my GoPro on it fall out of the back of the car, and I think it's now broken. So that was one fatality from today. I am cold. The temperature dropped quite a bit down there. It was a beautiful, beautiful park. There's a lot of wildlife down there, that's for sure. Mostly there's a lot of different types of birds. Some of them I've never seen before, and I got a couple pictures of some bright iridescent blue birds that I've never seen before, and then herons and all kinds of other stuff. So I'm on my way home, and hopefully I got some photos. I'm not sure. So it was more of an explore today than anything, because like I said, I'd never been to the park. It's 7 minutes from my house. So we'll go home and see what we got and go from there. I'll talk to you guys later. If you like this video, please click like. If you don't, hit the down arrow, let me know why. If you haven't subscribed already, please click the subscribe button, click the bell to get notifications of when I do newer videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.